English Day 6. Hey, if you're keeping score at home, this should be Wednesday, August 12th. You're watching this video. Still dealing with nouns. Person, place, thing, or idea. But now we're going to differentiate common and proper nouns. What's the difference? What in the world does it mean? Let me explain it to you first in words, and I'm going to give you some examples here. Here we go. A common noun. Let me try to move my face out of the way there. Hope that's a little better for you. A common noun names a person, place, or thing, and it does not start with a capital letter. I should have put if it as long as it's not the first word in a sentence, because then it would. Every first word in a sentence starts with a capital letter. But yeah, common noun names a person, place, or thing. A common person, place, or thing. A proper noun names a specific person, place, or thing, and it does always start with a capital letter. Kind of just words right now, huh? Let me give you some examples. I'll try to make it make a little bit more sense to you here. Let's take a peek here. Come on, slide. Here we go. So these are all common nouns over here, and here's what common, just like the title says, a man, right? Not capitalized. And let's be honest, there's a million, more than that, there's billions of men in the world. They're all over the place. Whether that's fortunate or unfortunate, I guess is up to you. But this is one. A mountain. I know there might be not billions or millions like there are men around, but there's still a lot of mountains. Now let's go to the proper noun. When you name a specific man, like Victor Hugo or Walt Disney, you have to understand that you're naming a very specific person. Hey, I enjoyed this movie by the man Walt Disney. You're telling exactly the man, the one man, and the very specific man. And in order to show respect for proper nouns, we capitalize them, which is why you see a lot of names capitalized, and you don't see man capitalized. That should remain lowercase. If you talk about a mountain, like we have all over here in Arizona, you can just talk about mountains. Hey, the mountains look great today. Wonderful. I don't know how many people use that sentence, but whatever. If you want to talk about a very specific mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro, there's only one. There's only one Mount Kilimanjaro. And so that's why you talk about a very specific noun. We call it a proper noun, and we capitalize it. Same with ocean. Well, we got a few oceans. If you just talk about an ocean, it's lowercase, not capitalized, because they're common, so to speak. If you talk about a very specific ocean, like the Atlantic Ocean, even though we have a few oceans, there's only one Atlantic Ocean. There's only one Indian Ocean. Same with states, maybe not as common. We got 50 of them, but that's lowercase because they're common. If you talk only about Minnesota or California, capitalized. There's only one Minnesota. There's only one California. Now, let me go down to here, to cat. Okay? I don't know if well, let's first of all start here with common. There's all kinds of cats around, right? They might be crawling all over your house. There's all kinds of them. They're common. They're all over the place. There's only one Buttons. And you're specifically talking about one cat whose name is Buttons. That's why Buttons is capitalized. Now, you might say you keep talking about only one. There might be 3 cats in your neighborhood named Buttons. But the point here is that you're talking about a specific Buttons. If you talk about that cat named Buttons right there, or Buttons just came and ate some food from our house, that's why it's specific, that's why it's a proper noun, and that's why it's capitalized. You might say the same thing about restaurants, like good old Taco Bell, right? Taco Bell is a specific restaurant. That's why it's capitalized. But even in good old Globe, we have 2 Taco Bells, which is far too few in my opinion, but still, there's 2 of them. But you need to talk about a specific Taco Bell, because it's a specific restaurant, is maybe better said. That's why it's capitalized. Even though there's 2 in Globe, or there's dozens of McDonald's in Phoenix, there's still a specific restaurant. You're naming not just all thousands of restaurants. You're naming one of the restaurant chains, McDonald's, and that's why it's capitalized. Here we go. Sorry about this chart again. Hey, look at this. My face is in the way again. Let's try to move me here a little bit. But this is just another example of differentiating common and proper nouns. There, hopefully that's better. I'll probably have to move to the next slide. Oh well. Right, common nouns, not capitalized unless they're at the beginning of a sentence. Proper nouns are because they name, in this case, they name a specific holiday. There's only one Christmas, right? A park. You can go to a lot of different parks. Or Yellowstone National Park. There's only one. There's only one. A girl, there's only one Lisa. Now you might know a couple different Lisas, but there's still a specific name of a girl, and that's why it's capitalized. And so on and so forth. Even with days. I know there's only 7 days, but they're still common. You can talk about a lot of different days, but there's only one Friday. That's why it's capitalized. That's why we name it proper. Let's see if I have to move my face here. Okay, good. Here we go. So, and in this shape is actually a lot like this, where you're given a common noun and you got to give the proper noun that kind of relates to the common noun. Let me explain here. Here is actually your assignment. I'm going to keep my face right there. So you're given the common noun right here, and you need to give the proper noun. I will be very picky that every word over here in the proper noun section is capitalized. Just like Ford is capitalized, because Ford is a specific truck. Restaurant. Now you can pick 100 different restaurants, but make sure if you put in Taco Bell or Burger King or Chalo's here, that it is capitalized because it's a specific noun. Everything over here must be capitalized. Teacher. You guys are going to have a tough one if you put Mrs. Ruttenberg or Mr. Poggle. Both tough things, but both need to be there. Hey, if you have any questions, let me know. Give me a call, a text, or whatever works better for you and your family. I do hope you guys have a wonderful day. Tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about common and proper nouns, but I hope this helped you out today. Have a wonderful day as you praise your Savior.